Hey boys, welcome back to round 8 of our Rugby League Live 4 Be a Pro career, and we're going to take you on the Dolphins in this clash. And you know we're hanging around the well, I was going to say the top, but not really. We're struggling. We got a win last start, which is nice, but yeah, it's been inconsistent throughout. We've had a lot of changes, and I think that's because of injuries. As you would have saw last game, there were two injuries in the match, and pretty much I haven't shown it every time, as we're taking on a very strong Redcliffe Dolphins here. Very, very strong team. Big props there, David Haller, Matthew Lodge. Very, very strong team. Some good outside backs as well. Whitchurch, Jonas Pearson, Thompson Tede, the PNG gun. They and Strasser, young man. I tipped Strasser to actually make a mark in the NRL one day, but it looks like he hasn't really been able to crack the grade. But he was always a good up and coming 5'8" for sure. I think he was. I don't know. He might have played one game or 2 games for the Bronx at a point where they were lacking halves. I know there was talk about him potentially getting a spot. He might have played a couple of games. I can't remember, but always a good player. Jack O'Hearn, stalwart as well. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one, but a huge shot there on one of the Dolphins coming out of their own danger end, and we're going to be straight on the attack here. This is a fantastic opportunity, and talk about the Dolphins team, but we have a very strong team as well. As long ball out here, Justin Olam, not a knock on, traps it on the boot apparently, and he's going to muscle his way over for the first try of the game. That was not a good pass. That was a very sloppy ball. We were trying to just rifle a ball out to Olam, get him some early ball, get him some clean ball early, and it was a shocking pass. Thankfully, he didn't touch it with his hands, apparently, just come off the shins, and the Dolphins players sort of just stood still, maybe thinking it was a knock-on, and Olam, playing to the whistle, just muscled his way over. So, a fantastic start to this game for sure, as we get absolutely belted right there. I think David Haller. But I know, David Haller as well. I cannot believe he didn't make a mark in the NRL. I know when he's been at a few clubs, and I thought he would make his mark at the Broncos, and then obviously he signed with the Titans, and I thought that's a really good signing because the Titans weren't that good when he signed for them, and I always thought Haller was actual monster. I thought he was going to be one of the best forwards running around, but he never really got a crack at the Titans, as Justin Olam here again is going to streak away and score the second try for him and the second try for us in this match, just off nothing. A bit of solo brilliance from Justin Olam. Absolutely on fire at the minute. But yeah, Dave Haller, I cannot believe he didn't make his mark. I'm saying that he didn't perform, but I think it was a lot of injuries. I even remember early on, I'm pretty sure he had multiple knee reconstructions. I think that was his biggest downfall, but I was still surprised because at the times I thought he would make his mark, but probably injuries, honestly. So yeah, that was a disappointment because watching him in the it's funny because watching the Queensland Cup, there's always a lot of good players, and you're like, geez, why aren't these guys in the NRL? And then a lot of times the odd player will get their crack, and they don't make the step up. It's a big step from Queensland Cup and New South Wales Cup to NRL standard. As right there, he's getting in my way, unfortunately, and a knock on. But a lot of guys you think are pretty solid, and you think, they could make their mark in the NRL. They could be pretty decent, but they're it's a big leap forward, and they sort of get found out at times. But then you see some players, and you're like, they're going to be NRL stars. Cameron Munster back in the day, obviously Greg Inglis years and years ago. Cody Walker playing for East Tigers. There's been a lot come through, and I really thought Dave Haller was one of those guys. He was a tearaway. He was far and away best forward on the park in whatever game he played in. But that's beyond the point. Matty Lodge here. We haven't seen too much of Lodge. Obviously, he's a big inclusion for the Dolphins here. He made his comeback after all the not controversy, but his just I don't even know what you call it, but his indiscretions. And he made his comeback in the Queensland Cup, and he was pretty much straight into the Broncos team. I mean, he had a fantastic year in the Dolphins outfit as Jack O'Hearn straight through here, and it's gonna be an injury. Who is this to? Is it to O'Hearn or one of our players? Yeah, it is O'Hearn holding his shoulder right there. 4 tackle though. We still have a sizable lead, so hopefully we can just hold them out here and then try to whittle this game down, because it's been a pretty solid game from us. There's a little grubber on the inside, and big Dave Harler, of course, we were just talking him up, and he's gonna swoop on a little grubber. I could see the grubber happening. I think it copped a deflection off one of our players. I don't know why. Yeah, it hit him right in the shoulder, and then poor old our dummy half got just absolutely smacked. And I try to cover across, but never going to stop the big fella from scoring, as Jonas Pearson here nails the conversion. So 12 points to 6. Only a 6-point game now, which is not good, because this Dolphins team is very, very solid. There's a great little inside play there. So working a treat, that little makeshift inside play with the forwards has been very, very solid for us all season. As our 4th play here, probably, we could look to set up a field goal. It's still a fair way out though, so probably not, as we look to go to the left here. And I fired the pass just predicting Olin would be there, but he was in the middle of the field. I obviously only saw it after I passed it, and I don't know, I guess he was setting up for a play. I didn't realize it all, and then we come up with a high shot on Sliney. Oh no, this is turning into a bit of a disaster. We could face a couple of weeks for that one, unfortunately, but thankfully we defend that little set of 6. So hopefully we can just get out of this game, because it's looking a little bit dicey. But a good kick downfield here should kick on. I don't know if it's going to be a 40-20. The one time the ball actually kicks on and we're not behind the 40-meter line, of course, we're probably like one step above. Yeah, just one step. Unfortunately, it was a great kick regardless, though. Just controlling the field territory. That's how you win. That's how you win these tight games. Just try to get as much ball in their end. But unfortunately, Aaron Whitchurch off the scrum. Oh, I couldn't believe it, dude. It was a good kick downfield. A scrum is always a dangerous option though, because if one of the outside backs just beat that first defender, it's pretty much shut the gate. They're just not going to get run down, and we gave up the goose pretty soon, because we weren't going to run him down, Aaron Whitchurch. And there you go, the Dolphins coming back in this game. There's a minute left, and they get a scrum feed. Whitchurch, get off the scrum. Are you freaking serious? Oh my god, what has happened? Oh, Aaron Whitchurch has just turned this game on its head. He's come up with 2 tries off 2 scrums, and there's the ball game, ladies and gents. How have we lost this? I don't even know. It's happened in a blink of an eye, and what can you even say? As we do kick it into the post, dude is wobbling around. Oh, we were in with a shot, but they actually throw the pass. Usually they throw it forward in panic, but they got the pass away, and there you go. That's the ball game. I have no idea how we lost Aaron Whitchurch. He's the man of the moment, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.